This is a remake of a mini seminar I built in 2014 using Windows 7. It is now 2019 and I'm using Windows 10. Do you ever wonder when you're looking at a file, a document, or a spreadsheet, or any file that is open in your computer, do you ever wonder what type that file is? And if you're looking at the list of it in File Explorer, do you wonder if I double click on it, what program will open that file? And how do I change that? Well, this mini seminar will answer those questions. Well, one way to know what type your file is, if it is open in a program, is to look up at the top of the program. In this one, it's running in Microsoft Word, and the name of the file is File Types and Where They Open .doc. That .doc tells you what type of file is. It's a Microsoft Word type of file. That's one way. The other way is to look in File Explorer and look at the file, which is here, and look at the suffix after the name. Well, supposing you look over here in File Explorer and you see the name of the file, but you don't see any dot something after it. That is because File Explorer allows you to either see or not see the file name extensions. And how do you change that? Whether you see them or not, you go up to View in the ribbon. And when you get to View, one of the options is File Name Extensions. If that doesn't have a check in it, put one there. And when you do, you will see the file name extensions after each of the file names. You also want to have a checkbox for hidden items. Another way to determine the file type is simply to hover over the file name. And when you do, a pop-up box tells you the type of file. Microsoft Word 97 to 2003 document. That's what a .doc is. And it'll tell you how big the file is and the last time it was saved. So the next question is, if I am looking at a file in File Explorer, if I double click on that file, what program will open it and how do I change that? Well, there are two ways to find that out. One is to go to Control Panel by typing Control Panel down in the search box down here. And the other way, which is the way I'm going to go, is to go to Settings. And when you get to Settings, click on Apps. And when you get to Apps, click on Default Apps, which will show you for the major things you do on your computer, the default apps like photo viewers and video players and so forth. But just down below that, it says choose default apps by file type. If you click on that, all the file types in the world will come up. It takes a while because there are thousands. And here they are. And they start off with the numbers, dot number, dot other number, and they go down for a long way. So let's go on down to the D's. I'm in the C's now. Here are the D's, and here is, I went a little too far. No, I didn't, sorry. D, G, D, I, D, J, here we go, DOC. The DOC is a Microsoft Word 97 to 203 document. And over on the right, it says the program that this computer is now set to open that file with. And if I click on that box, it allows me to choose another app to open a DOC file. I have LibreOffice Writer installed on this computer, so that's one of the options. I have OpenOffice as well, and even though it doesn't say that, I believe that's what this symbol is here. And as of right now, it's set for Microsoft Word. So if you want to change it to LibreOffice Writer, for example, you simply click here, and now .doc files will open with LibreOffice Writer, which is a free Office program. It includes LibreOffice Writer, which is a substitute for Microsoft Word. It includes LibreOffice Calc, which is the substitute for a spreadsheet program, substitute for Excel, Microsoft Excel, etc. I'm going to put this back as it was for Microsoft Word because that's what I want to open .doc files. And the latest Microsoft Word documents have one more letter, DOCX, and they can also be opened by Word or LibreOffice Writer or OpenOffice. I'm going to leave them the way they are. So that tells you, if I double click on the file, what program will open it, and that shows you how can you change which program will open a given file type. I hope that helps you.
If you have found this tutorial useful, first type the escape key to make sure that you are out of full screen viewing. Then look below the tutorial and click on the thumbs up button. If you want to receive notifications of new tutorials as soon as they are published on YouTube, click the subscribe button also below the tutorial. Hope you found it helpful.